Hello, everybody. We are here at the Collider Studio, and we are talking to the Borderlands cast today.
Hello.
So exciting. So this movie has such a fun aesthetic, such a fun world. So you actually mentioned in an interview a couple of years ago that there were game developers walking around on set as you guys were filming.
Yeah.
Did you guys ask them anything either for, to help you get into character or just for your own curiosity?
Yeah, well, Randy Pitchford, who is the creator of the game and the creator of Gearbox, he was there the entire time. And so having him around was like, there was a lot of like, does this look right? Does that look right? Is this the right color red?
Yeah.
Like just sort of pressure testing everything against his opinion was fun.
Randy was there every day, and yeah, his eye for detail and his ability, when he said it was proper, you took him at his word that it was. And so all of the guns, all the vehicles, I mean, fans of the game are going to find a ton of stuff that they're going to recognize.
So obviously there's just such an immersive environment, like we've been saying, from the video game itself. Was there either a setting or a prop that you were sort of most excited to interact with?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, my character, Commander Knoxx, is the daughter of General Knoxx. If you played the DLC, you probably killed him. So when I went there, I went to the props department and I said, will you make my father's eye patch and burn it? Because that's how he dies in the DLC. So they made me his eye patch. And they actually burned it, and then I wore it like a dog
Now it looks
tag.
like beef jerky.
I'm obsessed.
Is that why? Are those your teeth marks on it?
Yeah. I bet
You went method, and I appreciate that.
Very method.
Yes.
That's one takeaway from this interview is Bobby Lee. Very, very method.
It was great to work on the movie.
I'm so glad to hear it.
I'm so happy about it. Let me tell you about Larry. I play Crimson Lance Soldier, and I played the game a long time ago, when it first came out. And then when I auditioned for the movie, there's no way I'm going to get this. That's what I thought. But I got it.
You did get it.
Yeah, because I was there.
Yeah, you're in the movie. Did you know that?
I'm in the movie. And then when I showed up, I was like, who's Larry? And Eli just goes, I kind of wrote it for you, whatever. So then I just kind of I just played myself in it, Yeah, so it was an incredible experience. And I never knew these two guys.
Well, we met a long time ago.
Yeah. And your skin's rough, bro.
It's my beard.
It's called a beard.
Oh, my bad.
It's a beard.
Sorry, dude. I'm not going to do that again.
That's okay.
Yeah. But that was weird. But anyway, and I, it was, and Janina and I became friends, and it was just a very beautiful, artistic, creative environment.
Yeah. I was going to ask, because I know you guys shot this during COVID in Budapest, I believe.
But wait, so we actually had the
4 times.
perfect moment in...
COVID.
Yeah, you've had COVID 4 times?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm sorry to
move
hear
back
that.
a little bit.
Is that why you're like this?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So we shot this right after the vaccines were available and right before the first variant hit.
Right.
Oh.
So we were in this perfect little moment where we could walk around and feel free after being terrified for so long.
I couldn't believe it. In fact, I remember being on the plane. You were on the plane, right? And I was like, shouldn't even say hi because we all wear masks. You had to wear masks
Right, yeah,
on the
yeah.
plane and stuff. It was just, and it was the first time I was outside. It was incredible, and just to do a movie after not being in the house for a couple of years, it was just a miracle. And it was I don't believe in Jesus, but I believe it was a God-blessing experience.
What do you believe in? Who? Name it.
I have Yoba.
Yoba.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a God I created myself.
How do you spell that? I'm sure it has its own language.
Y-Y-Y-Y-A-B-B-A.
Why. Oh, okay.
Anyway, it was blessing. And who else was in it? Cate Blanchett. What a tender skin. Her skin is so soft.
Did you touch her
and
the way
tender.
that you just touched Ben?
Not in
Is that
a
how you
sexual way.
know?
I was just gonna, she's like, you know what I mean? Just a beautiful white person.
Yes.
And then Jamie Lee Curtis. What a beautiful lady.
Yeah,
Also a beautiful
Kevin
white
Hart.
person.
White person.
Right, Kevin Hart. I'm taller than him, and I'm taller than him. And you can't take that away. You know what I mean? And then also, who's also on it? You know who I loved? Edgar Ramírez, dude. Remember
The best.
Okay, we did escape rooms
Spanish
with Edgar.
sexy man.
An escape room.
Oh, we did so many escape rooms.
Who was the best at them?
She is.
I don't want to sound
She's the best.
terrible.
You're like,
She's
you're
the
like,
best.
I know it's
Yeah,
me, though.
You don't want to be like, honey.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's me. If we go to an escape room, I'm going to
What's
get you
Mystery
out.
Man doing back there?
He's just a strange person from
Okay,
the
hey,
darkness.
Mystery Man.
Yes. No, okay, so escape rooms were created in Hungary. Budapest has the most per capita of any other city. So we basically I did as many as possible. If I had a day off, I did at least 3.
What was the best escape room for the people of Budapest to know?
The boat one.
The boat one, and then also that time machine one that we did.
How many
with
did you
Edgar.
do?
We did a bunch. Yeah.
didn't do it.
You wouldn't be able to fit in the room.
That's fair.
They're
I'm
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
6
Yeah, yeah. I'm
like,
foot
yeah, yeah.
6.
They should make one for like Yao Ming, you know what I mean? Andre the Giant.
I'd
a
go.
gigantic
I'd do
escape
that.
room.
I'd like that.
But you could just
Scaled
run through.
up.
No, you could just run through the wall and then you get out, like Juggernaut.
That's the challenge. Yeah, I love that.
That's their escape room.
I really like that. We love the escape room recommendations.
Yeah.
I know that you've actually voiced video game characters before, as have you, I believe.
Yeah, we
Prep-
do full performance capture.
Yeah. How did that sort of like influence how you played this character, or did it? Did that prepare you at all? Because obviously you're bringing video game characters into live action now.
Well, I think the technique that you use when you're doing performance capture is much more like theater than it is for what you do technique-wise on film. Yeah. I don't know if you agree.
I'd agree with that. Absolutely.
Okay. But my grandfather was a general, so I have a kind of like military line through my family, and I have played people
For
on
real?
camera. Yeah.
My grandfather was alcoholic.
Okay. Well, you know, everybody's got different kinds of grandfathers.
Yeah.
You
He was
know?
a loser.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you want to? Is he still alive? Because I was going to say we could write him a letter
Celebrated
together.
When he died, I
You
celebrated.
can do some therapy
keep
right
going.
now.
Let's
I mean, I think
keep going.
it's. I'm going to need therapy after
Yeah,
this.
yeah, same.
Is I think what I've learned.
Yeah.
So I'll just make that session.
Yeah.
I'll just if you
Just
could
go ahead
can
and
you just remind
invoice
me to
him.
just-
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah, but okay, so the techniques are different, but playing Iden, she was a commander, so all of the research that I did for Iden Versio in the Star Wars galaxy kind of applied in terms of the military regulation of how you would get that job, all of the background, etc. How about you?
Yeah.
Well, to me, the responsibility was to the work that had come before, because Bruce DuBose plays Marcus so beautifully in so many titles, and I just recognized that was a responsibility I didn't want to screw up.
Sure.
So I was very mindful that I was walking into the shoes of a character that somebody else had created, and I wanted to treat it with as much respect as I could.
Absolutely. Did you sort of collaborate them and ask them anything as well? And
I didn't really have the opportunity. I didn't really know the protocol.
Sure.
I think I looked for him on social media and I couldn't find him, but I didn't want to make too big of a deal about
So
it.
just take a note if
Yeah.
you want to do a call out to him right now to find you
Yeah.
and tell him
Yeah.
that you're gonna.
Bruce DuBose, I want to say thank you for all of your work creating Marcus, and I hope that you're pleased with what we found in the film.
love that.
I hear you on that. Sometimes you don't want to call the person who preceded you because it can fuck you in some ways.
You have to make it yours.
Yeah.
And so the good news was that what had been established was close enough to I had to honor the work that was done, but I had to find a way to have ownership of it.
Yeah.
And I think I did. I came to
I
love
think you
Marcus a
I
lot.
would agree with that. Yes, absolutely. I mean, this movie has so many fun, eccentric
It's kind of a stacked
characters.
cast, isn't
It's a
it?
stacked cast. There's so many characters.
You saw it?
I did see it. It was so much fun. Like
Oh,
the
good. Thank you,
perfect
thank you.
summer movie.
Seems
Just
perfect.
a good action.
Everyone
fun.
watch it. Borderlands
Everyone
coming
watch
out.
Borderlands.
August 9.
What is
Yes.
this?
It's a
It's
cactus.
a succulent.
It's a succulent pod.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I am curious though, if you could play any other character in this movie, who would you most like to sort of
Larry.
dive into? Larry.
I'd
yeah.
want to play Larry.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Marcus. Okay.
Larry.
You played Larry.
That's right.
All right.
And you're
Who
like,
else
I'm not
would you play,
changing
Jared?
it
I don't
for
know.
the
anybody
world.
else. I don't know anybody else.
I don't think Larry himself knows anybody else either. When
Yeah,
you
yeah.
watch it, he's
That's
got a
true.
pretty
Yeah.
unique point of view.
Yeah.
He does. He absolutely does.
I'm so grateful and happy to be here.
We're so grateful that you're here too. Truly. I also
Are you an MMA fighter? Okay.
I really like the bunny aesthetic that Tiny Tina has going on. I think that's a lot of fun.
Oh, she's great.
She's great.
Ariana?
Yes.
Ariana
Yeah, she's
is
the best.
tremendous.
Just amazing.
What a talent.
I'm curious, what would your own sort of personal aesthetic be? Maybe it's another animal, maybe it's not.
Oh.
Like, what kind of grenades are you throwing? What kind
What kind
of
of animal would you be?
Emotional ones, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be. What would you be? You know what? I'd be koala.
Oh, I like that.
I'll be on a tree the whole day time like this.
Don't they get high off of eucalyptus? That's
Yeah,
what
I
they're
guess.
doing the
I
whole day.
suppose
And then they just like fall out of trees. And I mean, I don't want to disparage koalas, but it's a pretty chill
We
life.
might have koalas watching right now.
I know.
And,
This is
you
true.
know,
We don't want to upset the koala contingent. We'd like them to come see the film.
Remember
August 9th.
Remember the fire in Australia and they were just hanging out like this?
Oh,
It was
no,
crazy.
no,
It was crazy.
no.
I was like, run, koala! They're just like, you know? It's gonna, Borderlands, August 9th.
Exactly. Do you guys have a good answer for this besides koala?
What animal would you do?
I always identify with Ferdinand the bull.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I'd be a bull looking at flowers on a hill.
You know what? I don't
beautiful.
necessarily identify, but what I would like to experience. We know so little about what's happening in deep oceans. We don't know shit about
don't
what's
know
going
nothing.
on down there.
Yeah.
Humans. We don't know shit.
Oh, shouldn't we leave them alone? I think we should leave them alone.
I feel like we should probably leave them alone.
Yeah.
There's probably some cosmic horrors going down there. And if you're a part of it, then it's not a horror. And I would like to be one of those things that knows what's going on, so it's less scary for me.
The scariest fish in the sea.
The scariest fish in the sea.
I like that.
Thanks for having us on.
Thank you so much for coming. Everyone watch Borderlands when it comes out this August.
You know what? I
In
wanna say one thing.
theaters and IMAX.
IMAX.
August
Yeah.
9th.
Stream it.
So you know how like you watch interviews with cast and you're like, God, they must be drunk. They're out of their mind. Have you ever done this where you like watch things and you're like, oh my God, they look like they're drunk. They're not.
No, I've been sober for 3 years almost.
Yeah.
We're just having a good time.
Yeah, so
We're just like
congratulations
this.
would be
Like
nice.
this.